What's up, guys? So usually, I do the sponsor tapes on Mondays, but obviously, you know, something different happened today, and since a lot of the fans that we have here at Awesome Shit, No Jumper, everybody involved, like Come Up, all the dudes that kind of we hang out with and are part of our brand. Since Adam became friends with Xxxtentacion, obviously there's been like a link between the brand, ourselves, and everyone. So I kind of feel like this is something that I should probably address. If you follow Adam or No Jumper, you know that he went on live a couple minutes ago, and he's pretty moved. Obviously, music is something so impactful. It really does like change your mood every day. Like anytime I'm feeling sad or I need a little bit of a picker upper, I just put on my favorite music, whatever that might be at the time. And there's a lot to be said about that and like the bond you get with the artist, and especially if there's somebody that come and hang out with us and support our brand. And for those of you guys that don't know, Triple X actually did his first and by far biggest interview with Adam, and that really helped all of us as a brand, helped Adam. Uh, like, and at the time, not a lot of people knew who he was. So, in a way, we were able to break him as an artist to like BMX kids, hip hop fans, kids in LA, kids all over the world. So, it's just something again that I feel like we should talk a little bit about. And it's crazy because in the last like 7 or 8 months, we've lost so many different artists to a plethora of different things like suicide, overdose, and this. Like obviously we don't know much as to what exactly went on, but all that we do know is that he was found dead, or at least like without a pulse in his own car. They're saying it's a gunshot wound. He was at a motorcycle shop in Florida, near where he actually lives, and details right now are pretty sketchy. So I don't want to kind of like allude to anything, and especially since, like I said, like nothing is concrete yet. But there's a lot of people saying like that he's not dead, that he's in a coma, this and that. But from what I've read from various like large organizations, he has been pronounced dead by the Florida sheriffs. So it's something that, as much as it sucks, it's we should probably talk about it, and especially because a lot of his fans are very young. And like I post something on my Instagram, on my Twitter, because I feel like nowadays people don't really respect death. It seems like something that's like, first off, people share videos of people passing, which is, to me, is very morbid. Second thing is like, no matter what kind of controversy people are involved with, if you pass, if something happens that's tragic and ends your life, you should at least show some sort of respect and, maybe not badmouth someone, probably just keep whatever you're feeling to yourself, because these people do have families and friends and people that care about them, and just other fans that don't really feel the same way you do. Yeah, you can feel whatever with the whole allegations of domestic abuse and violence, all other stuff, but still, for a 20-year-old to get gunned down, it's just not fair. For those of you guys who don't know, his real name is Jose Dwayne Onfroy, and he was born January 23rd. I was born January 23rd, so that itself, like Aquarius, and like, we're kind of people that are very, I don't know, like passionate, emotional in a sense. So it's one of those things that like, you just, again, create this bond with the person. So like, I really enjoyed his music. Super cool kid. Used to come to the store all the time. Would just come hang out. Like, was very humble. I don't know. It just seems so crazy because obviously, again, so young, so talented, so much room to grow and potential, and it's been cut down by somebody else that did it for whatever reason, jealousy, greed. Maybe they thought they were defending somebody. But either way, I don't know. I'm very moved by it all, and I just kind of wanted to take a time out, kind of talk to you guys about it. Um, Obviously, there's gonna be people that feel a certain type of way. There's gonna be people that it hits, harder at home. So if you guys need anything, feel free to reach out to like your family, and if you don't have family, um, you know, reach out to me, DM me, let me know what you're feeling. I try and respond to as many people as I can. But right now it's a little overwhelming. One of my posts has like 100,000 views, so a lot of people like messaging me, like asking me questions. So today, like I said, I kind of take the time out, to address all of this and see what you guys think. I know a lot of you guys are fans of music. I saw a lot of messages saying that you guys are very sad and very moved. So I know that to some people, you probably want some other kind of content, but today, this is all I kind of want to touch on and talk about. Um, and like I said, Little Peep, I'm a big fan of Fredo Santana uh, and Avicii. I really like his music as well. And all these people passing this year, might as well, talk about it. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to DM me. I'm gonna have a how-to tomorrow, Tech Thursday on Thursday, and I'm trying to meet up with Nate and the other guys on Wednesday to have a vlog about that. If you guys haven't had a chance, go check out the vlog I dropped with Nate a few days ago, celebrating the 100,000 subscriber mark, which I recently reached. So thanks again for that. Did they ever find a suspect? No, it's still, it only happened like at 2 p.m. Pacific time, so that's like probably 4 or 5 Florida time. So no leads yet, but from what I heard, 2 dudes in a hoodie. One dude was wearing a mask. I guess it's a red mask. So they are allegedly blaming this one dude, this other rapper, but he said he wasn't anywhere near. So, it's all hearsay until the police actually find, the culprit. But yeah, just a big shocker to everyone. And like I said, I know a lot of this fan base is a lot younger, and this is probably very impactful, especially if you do any kind of looking around. You can find the videos of him, either unconscious or already, dead in his car, which is pretty terrible. So yeah, gonna read a couple questions here. Actually, so one of the comments was hatred is also a sin. He became famous for acting demonic. He actually became famous off of just crazy hardcore type music. The rest of the stuff, the demonic stuff and all that, that was just his artistic, display. And that was after the fact. He already had quite a following before that. Like I said, I know a lot of people are shook by this. I know a lot of people don't think it's real, but as far as we know, it's pretty real. A lot of the sources that are close to him have reached out to Adam. A lot of people that are in the music industry have confirmed it. So, if you don't know, his cause of death was a bullet shot to the chest, I believe. So they haven't released the autopsy yet, obviously, but I believe he's already dead in the car. Some people say that he was still alive and they transported him, but to those that are playing with wait, hold on. So somebody just said that Adam is a 50-year-old heroin junkie. Adam doesn't do heroin. So if you hate Adam, take this somewhere else. Obviously, he's my business partner and friend. Like I said, a lot of people don't know how to show respect at a time of mourning for some people. So, yeah, just be cool. See any other questions? Yeah, like I said, a lot of these things are just allegations that a girl named Lexi shot him. Somebody wants to deport me for some reason. I was born here, so you really can't deport me anywhere. Am I a desert monkey? I don't know what that means. You also spelled desert with 2 S's, so that would make me a desert monkey. Yeah, anyways, like I said, this was just meant to kind of address and show my respect to X. Again, close friend of the brand, and if you don't know, you haven't looked online, he was shot today in his car in Florida. If I ever met him, yeah, I met him 3 or 4 times at the store. He came to the downtown store. Then he came to the Melrose location a couple times. He was hanging out with Trippie Redd and a few other dudes. I forgot who was there that day. But, yep. The people who portray him as a bad person just haven't done their research. He was a complete animal but changed his ways. Didn't deserve to die like this. Yeah, so, everybody has their own demons and dark sides. And sometimes, especially in this world where it's just online and just your Instagram or your YouTube presence, people don't get to really know you. And yeah, there was allegations, like I said, but until all that stuff was confirmed, you got to think that a lot of times too, people embellish things, and sometimes it's just for lawsuit purposes, for monetary gains. So you can't believe everything that's out there. I met him, super cool kid, seemed very genuine. Every time he talked to Adam, like via FaceTime or anything, he seemed like he had a huge heart and cared about his fans and changing whatever he could through his music. Like he said in one of his like kind of ominous posts that if he died, he wanted to die as a martyr or like a symbol for his movement, and if he could change the lives of the 5 million people that he reaches, then then he doesn't die in vain. So it's kind of like I said, ominous in the way that he basically foretold his death. So did Little Peep. So did a lot of dudes that have kind of gone too early. But like I tweeted, those lights that burn the brightest often, burn half the time. It just kind of means that those are so popular or so like touching. Their lives aren't as long as others. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate everybody leaving nice comments. Again, he might have passed in this life, but his legacy and his music will go on forever. So for those of you guys at home that are very touched, at least you have that. And I'm sure there's going to be other music that hasn't been released that will come out, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. So I'm going to sign out. But again, thanks to all the viewers. Thanks to everyone showing love and support. If you'd like to go to his Instagram, Xxxtentacion, Tentacion. Or check out my Instagram. I have a few posts that people sent fan art of him and stuff like that to the store, so I post that on my Instagram. So feel free to hit me up at Alfredo Mancuso. But like I said, I'm out. Thanks for everything. See you guys tomorrow with Happy Go Lucky How To. All right, guys. See ya.